Hi everybody, it's your girl Jade the Lady. Thank you so much for joining me with another video. The topic of this video is going to be about what I've learned so far with the new year just arriving. I really hope that everybody is enjoying this year, although it just started, but there's so much more that you can accomplish, and there's so much more that you can have learned with this new year that just arrived. So I just wanted to share with you guys what I've learned so far with the new year that just came. Happy New Year. I hope everybody's New Year is going really, really well. If not, it's okay. You have 12 months left in the year, almost 11 months left for you to change it and make it the way that you want it to be. Now, what I've learned so far this year is I've learned to not involve myself with other people's stupidity. And let me clarify that because last year I was always involving myself in other people's bullshit. Like if somebody was ill-mannered or if somebody was oblivious or just being nasty, I always thought that I had to react towards it. I always thought that I had to give this person my time and my energy. And I said this year I'm not doing that because it only makes me feel disappointed or it doesn't make me feel good. So I'm not going to bring that type of energy or that type of mindset or that type of habit into the new year because I don't want to. It's a new year. You should want to change it up a bit and you should want to learn from the things that you see that are wrong within yourself. And so, yeah, I just would always just involve myself into people's stupidity, whether it was with a friend, a family member. I always thought that I had to add my 2 cents. And then this year, I realized, like, why do I keep doing that? Why do I keep on involving myself in other people's bullshit? Even if it is directed towards me, even if that person is being smart towards me, I don't have to give them a reaction. I don't have to respond to them. I can just simply say, you know what? Okay, and let them have it. In the past, I was always voicing my opinions, which is fine. There's nothing wrong with speaking your mind. I'm a fan of speaking my mind. I'm always speaking my mind. But I think that, there should be like a limit. Not everybody deserves to hear your opinion. Not everybody deserves to hear not everybody deserves to be in your space, and not everybody deserves to enjoy your time and energy. Some people should just be left at just no reaction, no energy used, no time wasted. Just, you can think whatever you want to think, just as long as you stay over there with your bitterness. I'm not going to involve myself with that. Because what's the point? It doesn't do me any good. It's not me doing that. It's you doing that. So that's something that you have to fix within yourself. I'm working on myself, so you have to do that as well. And I just found myself doing that a lot. Like I felt like I had to respond. And it's people that I already know them. So I already know their tactics. I already know how they roll. So like how they handle themselves has nothing to do with me. And I think that it becomes your problem when you comment on it or when you involve yourself. And that's what I mean, how I'm going to stop evolving myself in their stupidity. Because if they want to be smart, if they want to say little ignorant things, that has nothing to do with me. Even if they are related to me, it doesn't matter. I'm not in control of them. I'm only in control of myself. I'm only responsible for myself. I only can control what comes out of my mouth and how I handle situations, not how other people do. And that's how I used to be in like last year and also in 2020, I used to be the same way. I just felt like I had to say something every time. Like if somebody said something wrong to me, I felt like I had to correct them. And then as the years went by, I'm like, no, I'm not going to keep on constantly repeating myself to a person that knows exactly what they're doing. If you're not aware of what you're doing, that's not my problem either. You need to learn how to pay attention and be conscious of what you're doing when you're out in the real world. Because there's not going to be a lot of people like me that's going to be there and tell you what you're doing wrong. So I realized, instead of me keep trying to tell people what they're doing wrong, the best thing for me to do is just say, you know what, that's who they are, and keep it moving, because that has nothing to do with me. That's something that they're doing. And I always involved myself with that. I was always saying, well, why are you doing this? Or would you stop doing this? And then I would find myself like, wait, Jade, what are you doing? Why are you even doing that? Why are you even doing that? That has nothing to do with you. So I'm just learning to just worry about myself. And I'm not saying it in a very selfish way. I'm just saying that I can only control myself, and I can only control me. Yeah, like I can only, like, I'm only responsible for what I do. I'm not responsible for what my family does. I'm not responsible for what my friend does. I'm not responsible for that. And I can't believe that I thought that I was, because that's just how I am. Like, that's just the type of person I am. Like, if I'm around you and I care for you, I'm going to give you my honest opinion, and I'm going to be truthful to you as possible, because if I were you and you were me, I would want you to tell me the truth. And that's why I'm very truthful to people who I care about. But now this new year arrived, and I just got like that ding, and I'm like, no, I'm not doing that anymore. I did that last year. I'm not going to keep doing the same repetitive things into the new year. Why would I do that? No, it's time for a change. And so I say, you know what? Whatever you do, it's on you. I'm sorry. But when I tried to tell you, you didn't want to listen to me. You made it seem like I was making a scene. So you gonna have to figure it out on your own now. And that's just how I'm doing it this year. Like, I'm just like, I'm tired of involving myself in other people's bullshit. Like, that's your bullshit. Like, whatever you got going on over there, whatever you doing, whatever you saying, that has everything to do with you. It got nothing to do with me. So why am I commenting on it? Why am I telling you about it? I'm not a therapist. Yeah, I'm your friend, and I'm supposed to be honest with you. Yeah, I'm your family member. I'm supposed to be honest with you. But I shouldn't get too involved, because it's not me. I feel like you should only give your undivided attention to yourself. Like if you see yourself reacting in a way that isn't appropriate. Oh, I can't talk. Then you should check yourself and be like, you know what? I don't like that I said that. I don't like that I did that. I'm glad that I was aware of it so that I can change it. And that's all that you can do, is learn from yourself, and also learn from other people as well. But what I'm saying is that do not get too involved with other people's bullshit. If they want to act a fool, if they want to act mean, if they want to act ill-mannered, if they want to give the waitress a hard time, that's their problem. If they want to be smart, that's their problem. If they want to be in competition with you, that's their problem. It has nothing to do with you. It only becomes your problem if you make it your problem, if you involve yourself. And that's why I said that I'm removing myself from that involvement, because that's not my problem. So that's what I so that's what I wanted to make today. So far, my 2022 is going great. I'm still working on my patience, because there's a lot of things that I want to get done this year. But I'm like, and I had to stop myself, because that's also something that I've been doing since last year, is impatience. You have to be patient, but I'm also learning that as well. And I can't believe it, but guys, I'm turning 24 this year. I'm getting older, which is a good thing. I'm very proud. I always get excited when my birthdays come. I don't understand the people that be like, oh, my birthday's coming. Oh my God, I don't know. Like, what are you talking about? That is an accomplishment. You've been on this earth for a very long time. You should be proud of it. But anyways, thank you guys for listening to my YouTube video. I appreciate all of you. Again, I hope that you guys are having a magnificent year, and please make the best of this year, because as you know, this is an angelic year, and please take advantage of it. And thank you again for listening to me on YouTube.